The AgustaWestland AW159 Wildcat is an improved version of the Westland Super Lynx military helicopter. The AW159 will serve in the battlefield utility, search and rescue and anti-surface warfare roles. The helicopter has been ordered for the Royal Navy and British Army. It is to enter service with the Army in 2014 and with the Royal Navy in 2015. Development. The Future Lynx project originated in two studies in 2002 to determine the suitability of a derivative of the Super Lynx 300 to replace the existing Lynx helicopters of the Royal Navy and British Army. These requirements were known as the Surface Combatant Maritime Rotorcraft and Battlefield Light Utility Helicopter programs, respectively. The utility transport aspect of the BLUH requirement was subsequently de-emphasized and the program renamed Battlefield Reconnaissance Helicopter. On June 22, 2006, the UK Ministry of Defence awarded AgustaWestland a £1 billion contract for 70 future Lynx helicopters as a commitment under the strategic partnering arrangement with AgustaWestland. The programme envisaged providing the British Army with 40 aircraft and Royal Navy with 30, with an option for a further 10, split equally between Army and Navy. In December 2008 the MOD announced that this contract would go ahead with the order reduced to 62. By mid-2009, the cost of the programme had increased to £1.7 billion. On April 24, 2009, it was announced that the Future Lynx had been designated AW159 by AgustaWestland, and would be known in British military service as the Wildcat. The first Lynx Wildcat made the type's maiden flight from Yeovil on November 12, 2009, with initial deliveries of the type expected in 2011. The second AW159 first flew on October 14, 2010. And a third helicopter joined the flight testing on November 19, 2010. In December 2011 it was reported that 4 additional Wildcats had been ordered for use by British Special Forces. These are to be joined by 4 from the current fleet on order, for a total of 8 aircraft to operate as Wildcat light assault helicopters. Design. The AW159 Wildcat is the successor to, and a further development of, the Westland Lynx. While the AW159 shares broad similarities in appearance to the Lynx, it has significant design differences and is heavily modernized and adapted to gain new attributes and functionality. The AW159 comprises 95% new components. The remaining 5%, consisting of such items as the fuel system and main rotor gearbox, are interchangeable with the Lynx AH7 and HMA8 variants. The AW159 is the first helicopter by AgustaWestland to be designed inside an entirely digital environment. Among other changes, certain external elements of the Wildcat, such as the tail rotor, have been redesigned for greater durability and stealth qualities. Both Army and Navy variants are based on a common airframe, which is suitable for marine use and equipped with a wheeled undercarriage. The AW159 is powered by two 1,362 HP LHTEC Quartz 800 turboshaft engines, and has a new composite tailboom, tailplane, tail rotor, nose structure and avionics suite. The naval version is also equipped with OSELEX Galileo Seaspray 7000E active electronically scan array radar. The AW159 is reported to have significant ISTAR capabilities and improved situational awareness through the onboard integrated digital open systems architecture. It has been equipped with a Bowman communications system, allowing for data such as targeting and voice communications to be securely and seamlessly transmitted to friendly forces. In June 2014, the Royal Navy awarded Thales Group a £48 million contract to deliver the lightweight multi-role missile for the Wildcat under the Future Anti-Surface Guided Weapons Light program for targets such as small boats and fast attack craft, replacing the Sea Skua. Additionally, a March 2014 contract to MBDA for the FASGW Heavy Anti-NAV Ledger missile for use against vessels and land targets. Operational history, United Kingdom. The UK has placed initial orders to receive a total of 34 Wildcats for the British Army and a further 28 for the Royal Navy. The Army variant is to enter operational service in 2014, with the year-end variant to follow in 2015. The Royal Navy commissioned a Wildcat fielding squadron, known as 700W Naval Air Squadron in 2009. The Army Air Corps also formed the Wildcat fielding team. Both units are located at RNAS Yeovilton. In February 2012, a prototype Wildcat conducted 20 days of trials aboard HMS Iron Duke off the coasts of England and Scotland. The trials were designed to test the helicopter in challenging weather conditions, test its onboard systems and define the Wildcat's ship-helicopter operating limits for when the type enters service in 2015. During the trials, a total of 390 deck landings were completed, including 148 night landings, 76 of which being conducted by pilots using night vision goggles. The first production naval Wildcat was received in May 2013 by 700W NAS. At this point further trials of the type were still being conducted, which included deck landings aboard RFA Mounts Bay. In July 2012, the Wildcat conducted its first public display at the Farnborough Air Show. At the event, Defense Secretary Philip Hammond stated of the new helicopter, "Wildcat represents a considerable advance over the current Lynx helicopters, bringing greatly improved performance and capability." South Korea. On January 15, 2013, South Korea's Defense Acquisition Program Administration announced the selection of the AW159 to fulfill the Republic of Korea Navy's requirement for a maritime helicopter, winning out against the MH-60 Ursa Hawk. Deliveries of 8 aircraft are planned for 2015-16. These will be used for search and rescue missions, anti-submarine warfare and surveillance. In January 2014, DAPA announced it will equip its Wildcat helicopters with Spike NLOS missiles to provide a standoff attack capability for engaging targets such as ground artillery and small vessels. Operators: a South Korea, Republic of Korea Navy, a United Kingdom, Army Air Corps, Royal Navy. Specifications, data from Future Lynx brochure, AW159 page, general characteristics, crew, 2 pilots, capacity, 7 passengers, including door gunner, length, 15.24 am, height, 3.73 am, max takeoff weight, 6,000 kg, power plant, 2 LHTEC Quartz 800-4N turboshaft, 1,015 kW each, main rotor diameter, 12.8 am, main rotor area, 128.7 am2, performance, maximum speed, 291 km/h, range, 777 km, ferry range, 963 km, endurance, 2 hours 42 min, armament, Ford firing CRV-7 rockets and machine guns, pintle-mounted machine gun, for example FN MAG or Browning M2. Air-to-surface missile systems, future anti-surface guided weapon. Thales lightweight multi-role missile, future anti-surface guided weapon. Physically similar replacement for the Sea Skua with twice the range and a larger 40 kg warhead. Combined design with France's Antonov copyright Guerre. To disable or destroy vessels up to 1,000 ton, up to 8 could be carried by the Lynx Wildcat. Entry into service about 2015. Stingray torpedo and depth charges, see also, related development, Westland Lynx Super Lynx, Westland 30, aircraft of comparable role, configuration and era, Sikorsky Sh-60 Seahawk, Bell UH-1Y Venom, Eurocopter Panther, Kamensch 2G Super Sea Sprite, Harbin Z-15, related lists, list of active United Kingdom military aircraft, list of aircraft of the Army Air Corps, references. External links, AW159 page on AgustaWestland.com, UK commits to Future Lynx helicopter. Flight International, March 29, 2005. UK's Future Lynx programme moves into manufacturing phase. FlightGlobal.com, October 9, 2007. UK cuts Future Lynx deal, delays new carriers. Flight International, December 12, 2008.